All right, now before I begin, I want everyone to stop for a second and close your eyes. Think back to the first words you ever spoke. Now, if you're anything like me, you don't remember them because you were a baby. Regardless, that moment wasn't just adorable. It marked the beginning of something extraordinary, the ability to communicate. From the moment we speak our first words, voice is the way we interact with the world around us. Before we learn to write, before we even know what symbols are, we speak. Voice is the purest bridge between one human mind and another. It's the highest bandwidth form of communication us humans have. Artificial intelligence, too, has begun to speak. It's already uttered its first words, yet it's still in its infancy. The voice AI of yesterday, like Siri and Alexa, for example, were our first taste of talking to machines. But they were built for a different era, an era of rigid commands, keyword recognition, and scripted responses. We've all had a moment talking to one of these assistants where it doesn't quite understand our question, gives us a complete nonsense answer, or worse, even goes, "I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that." These systems recognize words, but they don't truly grasp meaning, intent, or emotion. These were our first steps in AI voice interaction. But now we're stepping into a new era, one where AI doesn't just hear words, but it listens to them, understands them, and engages with them. In recent years, we've witnessed an explosive advance in text-based intelligence. Large language models have shown remarkable capabilities in understanding and generating human language. At the same time, transformer and diffusion-based models have revolutionized the way we can listen to AI, giving them a more human-like voice than ever before. Today, we can hold real conversations with AI. You can go to chat.com, open up OpenAI's real-time API, and talk to it about anything from baking recipes to business ideas, and even for emotional support. It's really a testament to how far the speech technology has come in such a short time. Yet, conversational AI still has plenty of struggles. For one thing, it for the most part lacks conversational intelligence. Things like understanding emotion, recognizing intent, and smoothly taking turns in dialogue are things us humans take for granted. It's second nature to us. But AI struggles with them. Another thing is latency. With all the heavy computations being done under the hood, behind the scenes, to make these machines talk, oftentimes they can be slow to respond, which kind of breaks up the quality and immersion of talking to these AI. And finally, reliable agency. Sure, you can talk to an AI today on your computer, on your phone even, but that doesn't really do much for the world if it's just speech. It's not taking any real world action. But here's the good news. These problems are being solved as we speak. New advances in audio and emotional embeddings enable AI voices to capture subtle cues in pitch and rhythm, adapting to a speaker's mood in real time. Text-to-speech systems are being trained on synthetic speech data so they can improve their emotional ability at scale without the need for a bunch of human recordings. To tie it all together, engineers are pouring hours and hours into developing low latency compute and robust integrations that enable AI to take real-world, real-time actions. So that's what's going on today. But what about tomorrow? Voice AI won't just be something you talk to. It'll be something that anticipates needs and seamlessly executes tasks, fundamentally transforming how we work and how we live. Imagine administrative voice assistants that can do anything from schedule meetings to take notes and even make some basic choices, all from you just telling it what to do. No typing, no clicking. Or how about AI teachers who can adapt their tone and pacing to every individual student's needs and can even filter down all the knowledge of the internet into a personalized plan for every single student? What about voice-based programmers that let you develop entire products without ever having to lift your finger and touch a keyboard? In some industries, this technology is already here. Take, for instance, the $300 billion market of call centers. Already, every single day, millions of people all around the US and world are picking up their phones and they're talking to AI. And these agents will not only hold a conversation with you, but after the conversation is over, they'll go to the back end and autonomously do some actions for the company. Odds are you yourself have already spoken to an AI agent and you don't even know it. And as this technology matures, we're only going to see it crop up in every major industry. But that's just the start. In the future, voice AI will be more than just virtual assistants. It will become the fundamental way we interface with all technology, like a personal Jarvis that's always there ready to help. Gone will be the days of keyboards and touchscreens and clunky interfaces. Interacting with all powerful technology will be as natural as having a conversation. For those who keep the world running, like surgeons and first responders and industrial workers, it could mean hands free access to critical information and voice controlled systems, enabling safer, faster, and more precise decision making in real time. It will mean breaking down language barriers in all human technology interaction, allowing people to command intelligent systems naturally in their native tongue. And for people with disabilities, voice first UIs will open doors that were previously closed and enable unprecedented independence. So, why does this matter to you and to me? Well, voice first interfaces promise a human way of interacting with technology. Instead of adapting our behavior to machines, navigating screens, tapping keyboards, we can adapt machines' behavior to us and have them speak like we do in everyday life. Let's focus our energy on voice, the human way of interaction. As leaders, we can push for great, reliable, and ethical voice AI. As innovators, we can create new solutions that harness voice intelligence. And as builders, we can engineer robust platforms that bring voice first experiences to life at scale. AI has already spoken its first words. Now it's up to us to nurture it from infancy into a truly impactful partner. The future of human computer interaction will not be seen, it will be heard. Will you be part of the conversation?